Hello, I have run into a slight issue with my Brother SE625 and I just thought I would take the time out to document the problem. Before I talk about what the problem is, I would like to discuss more about why I picked the Brother SE625 in the first place. I got the Brother SE625 so that I could do polo shirts, just basic logos on a polo shirt. Generally the size of those logos is about a 3.5 by 3.5, and that is the average size for that. So this was the perfect size machine for me to get. What I did not realize is that the speed of this machine is 650 stitches per minute. And if you are not familiar with stitches per minute on a regular sewing machine, I'll just explain that. Well, your average low-end sewing machine has a speed of 850 starting out. And then when you get to your higher end machines, the speed goes up to 1,000 stitches per minute. Now my Bernina goes 1,000 stitches per minute. So this was a noticeable difference to see a machine only stitching at 650, and it takes a tremendous amount of time to print out each design. Now this particular design that I have on the screen takes 33 minutes to print out. And I have done a video before about stitching out this same design, and if you would like to see it, I will leave a link somewhere on screen here, and then I will also leave a link in the description. As far as the problem that I'm having today with this machine, I will zoom in a little so you can see. The thread is caught down into the needle plate, and this is something that happens frequently with this machine because it is a sewing and embroidery machine and not just a dedicated embroidery machine. And that is a problem because I only do embroidery on this machine. When you have a sewing machine that does a zigzag, it needs a wider hole in the needle plate to accommodate for that. And that is what this machine has. And that is an issue because when you are stitching with delicate embroidery threads, they get sucked down into the needle plate. It's just something that comes with the territory. Now, I was thinking about upgrading to the Brother 800, which is a dedicated embroidery machine. However, I decided not to once I saw that the speed was also 650. It used to be that the Brother 800 or the 1150 costed $600 prior to the pandemic at least. But now that machine is closer to around $900, and I really could not justify spending the money on that machine because of the speed and also because of one other issue that is also present with this Brother SE625. Now, I will show you what that is. So your hoop attaches to the machine right here at this area here. This is the only attachment point. So when your machine starts going back and forth like this to stitch out the design, this hoop wants to wiggle ever so slightly. On a commercial embroidery machine, you have two attachment points, one on this side and one on this side, that keeps the machine stable while the design is stitching out. Because this machine only has one attachment point over here, it causes me to constantly have to babysit the machine to make sure that it's not stitching out of alignment. And that is a problem and is something that I have never heard anyone else mention on other YouTube videos about the SE625 or other domestic embroidery machine models. And that is something to think about before you spend a lot of money on an embroidery machine. Now, I did go to the local sewing center to look at different machines, and in order to get a faster speed of 850, I would need to go all the way up to the Brother 1700, which at the present moment cost around $2,000, and the speed is not that much of an increase. It only increases to about 850 if I am correct. Don't quote me on that, but it only goes up to about 850, and your embroidery window increases to, I got it written down here because I went to the sewing center the other day. Your embroidery window size increases to 10 by 6, which is pretty good, but it's not what I need at the current moment. So I'm hoping that I will find a solution. This is just my ramblings here, but I thought that this video might be helpful to you because it is something to consider before you invest in getting an embroidery machine. But I don't regret getting this 625 brother. And if you are in the market for your first embroidery machine, this is something great just to get started. I know there are other models out there now, but they're pretty much the same machine, just with some different built-in stitches on it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to receive more sewing related content. And don't forget to hit the notification bell.